Hello friends, and welcome to Driving the Alphabet, where I have AI give me a noun that starts with each letter of the alphabet and then I filibuster on it. Today is L, and it gave me lighthouse. And I don't know a ton about lighthouses. That's not true. I can't say I've never lived by an ocean. I lived in Washington for a year and a half of my life, and part of it was on an island. So I have lived by oceans, but I haven't spent much time researching lighthouses. I think they're cool. From my understanding is there's often the big light up top to show you where to go, but for some reason I thought there was a secondary light. If someone knows about lighthouses and wants to comment, but I thought there's a secondary light on the ground because you need two lights to have yes, you can see there's land over this way with one light, but with two you can line up directionally to make sure that you're coming in such a way that you're not going to hit reef or rocks or things like that. That was my understanding. There's a song we sing in church about lighthouses. There's a really depressing song by the band called Nickel Creek about a lighthouse. I think it's just called The Lighthouse. So if you want to listen to a depressing song, feel free to give that a listen. I like a lot of their songs better than that because I'm not really a fan of depressing songs. Lighthouses are... I've seen them used as symbolism before because it's like a guiding beacon. I could not tell you if we have lighthouses that are still in use or just because we have so much other technology these days, if nowhere uses lighthouses. I would assume that there's still some in use just for historical sake, but I don't know if there's any still in use for safety's sake. So if you know of any that are still in use, that would be interesting to know. I believe that most lighthouses were oil burning, but I guess they could be wood burning, but for some reason I feel like the ones I've been to in my life were oil burning. So once again, if you know about lighthouses, please comment. Are they wood burning, oil burning, or can they be either? I think they were very important to our forefathers, and I had great grandparents, or maybe just great grandparents, I'd have to go look, that were sailors, but they mostly did river barges. So I'm not sure if there were lighthouses involved with river barges. I guess if it's a big enough river and areas that you had to go into a port to be safe, they would probably have river lighthouses. I've never visited a river lighthouse. I've only gone to an ocean lighthouse. But if you were sailing on the ocean, they are definitely important. So, I don't know. I think lighthouses are really cool, but I'm not very knowledgeable about them. So, that's all I've got to say about lighthouses today. And the sticker suggestion is in the works. If you know, you